Oh, g'day, it's Brad again. And yeah, 12-week programs. Why 12 weeks and how do we do it? Well, let's get started understanding that learning is not just about being in a classroom. Learning is about implementation. And the facilitation of the implementation is really what happens. So we believe that learning should be broken down into small chunks of learning and then use it. Okay. If you sit in a classroom for 2 days, usually you'll remember maybe 20% of it, and you might use maybe 5 or 10% of it. So what we do is that everything is designed is you watch the video, or your team does. So let's imagine it's the sales training. We take our sales system, because everything again we do at Action Coach is about taking a system and implementing or installing that system into your business. So overall, we install the ABOS system, the Action Business Operating System, with the sales system or our management system or our leadership systems, and we install that into the business. Well, this way we do it over 12 weeks. So for example, the sales system, if you've got a team of salespeople or if you're the salesperson, and you can attend these workshops publicly, in other words, there's a group of salespeople there or business people there, or you can bring us in-house and we'd do it with all of your salespeople, and that could be run virtually if you've got salespeople all across the country or the world, or it could be run in-house in your organization. So everyone watches a video for a half hour, and that's usually me. And so I'll teach that. It has a playbook that goes along with it. And sometimes we'll watch the video together, depending upon your group, and do a 90-minute session together. But most of the time, they'll watch it on their own so that they get to do the learning on their time frame. And then we get together for an hour and we look at what they've implemented from last week, how they implemented it, what worked, what didn't, what mistakes. We correct those sorts of things and get them doing it better. And then we look at what did you learn this week and how are we going to implement it? What are we going to do? What's going to make it work, and so on. So it's really about learning the information on the video and then doing the implementation work together as a group, having the group discussion about it. So we're learning from the video, but we're also learning with and from each other. We're learning from the implementation so that by the end of the 12 weeks, we get a result. So for example, our 12-week business masterclass is working with business owners, SMEs, and maybe you're a business owner and we work with you to help you at the end of that 12 weeks get a result, the result of buying back more time for you and increasing your sales in the business and getting a business more in a place where it can work. So it's really about education to get a result. Your salespeople, it's about increasing their conversion rate and increasing their average sale. Your management team, because let's be blunt, most people have managers in their company who've never actually been trained how to be a manager. And management is about competency and productivity. Our leadership training or our high performance team training, all of these 12-week programs are really designed as training, but with coaching and facilitation. Because the accountability, for example, in the sales one, when the salespeople have to come in every week and they're accountable for their numbers to report the numbers back to the group. So if the salespeople are reporting their numbers every week, it's almost like a sales management part of the program where their numbers have to get better during the 12 weeks. Their average sale and their conversion rates should go up during the 12 weeks, and they have to report that in during the program. So we're really excited about the fact that we can help you work with all of your people, or we can work with just you, or we can bring in some of your people into the programs and really get results over those 12 weeks. Everything we do at Action Coach, every program, from the smallest programs, like our free things, right through to our largest programs, are all designed with your business results in mind. Every business has different budgets, different time frames, but we believe 12 weeks is a great time frame to get actual results, real live examples of things that get done, and it's a time frame that most of your people can work with. It's a time frame where we find that you and your team will be, it's 90 days, it's a quarter, it's where we'll get real results, but also it's not too far out into the distance where people are too, well, I'm not sure we can go that far. Dive on in, chat with your local coach about how we can get started. Maybe coaching starts with you. Maybe it's we work with your salespeople or your managers first. wherever we get started, let's get started today. Reach out, have a good coffee chat with someone, or just call us up and say, yeah, I've got some salespeople they need, or I've got some managers. Let's get started on the program right now.